Welcome Grishaverse fans! Some time ago I made a video about the Darkling's childhood, and in that video I mentioned that the Darkling had a sister. Unfortunately only appears in a short story in Tha Language of Thorns. The story is called When Water Sang Fire. In this video we're going to go over that story, so it's going to be sort of a summary of that story, and in doing that we will learn a little bit about the Darkling's secret sister. And for those of you who don't know what the Darkling is, he's a character from the Shadow Bone Trilogy, so this video will contain some indirect spoilers for the Shadow Bone Trilogy. Nothing really crucial, but we will talk a bit about the Darkling too. Some of this information is revealed gradually in the books. There are tons of Grishaverse videos on this channel, so don't forget to check those out too, and with the Netflix show coming, there will be more. So if you don't want to miss those, don't forget to subscribe. But anyway, let's get to it. The Darkling's sister is a mermaid. There, I said it. No need beating around the bush. It is what it is. So in the Grishaverse, there are actually sort of mermaids and mermen, I guess. They're called Sildroer. They have smooth limbs and silver tails, and they live in vast palaces. They have a particular type of magic. It's based on singing. So they can sing songs and draw storms, for example. Also, every year they go on land and interact with humans to learn from them or steal their secrets. The way they do that is they have this special blade called a Sickern blade, and they basically carve legs for themselves using that blade. It's not a pleasant experience, but it works. They stay there up to 3 months. The Darkling's sister is a Sildroer named Ula, and she looks different than other ones. She has black hair and gray tinged skin. Her melodies are as powerful as Sildroer's twice her age. Because she's so different, there are tons of rumors about her. People are gossiping, and they're assuming her mother conceived her with a human. They say her mother used blood magic to give her a tail. So she's a bit of an outsider, but she wants to be a court singer. So the Sildroers have a king and they have princes. It is a monarchy. Nobody wants to pair up with her in choir practice. But one day, one of the kids doesn't show up, so she gets a partner whose name is Signy, and they sing beautifully and manage to summon a storm. Then during the youngest prince Ralph's birthday, they manage to sing a song that creates flowers. Creating living things is very difficult, so everyone is shocked. And the prince invites them to go to the shore with him to the human land, which is called Sunderman. The goal is to come up with a gift for the king. The way the succession works is if a prince gives him a fantastic gift, he can get to be the next king. So they do the ritual with the knife, and it's super intense, and they sing the song of transformation to get their legs. Anyway, they get there and start mingling with humans, and suddenly Ula sees someone in a dark robe. He walks towards her, and as he does, it seems like the shadows are shifting around him. "I remember you," he says, and tells her to meet him at the library. Of course, this is the Darkling. He knows who she is. He knows she's her sister. She goes to the library to meet him. He shows her a weird mirror. The mirror mimics things in a creative way. Like the person in the mirror can wave to you or can sing with you, but in a different pitch kind of thing. The Darkling says it's an illusion, but we'll get back to the mirror, so keep that in mind. Anyway, the Darkling is being super creepy, and he tells her he is there to hunt. Of course, he's talking about the amplifiers. Even back then, he was trying to track Morozsova's amplifier that we see in Shadow and Bone. But Ula gets scared and basically runs away. Anyway, in the coming days, the Sildroers are having fun with humans. Rolf is with another girl every day. Signy is a bit jealous. She thinks Rolf will take Ula as his bride because Ula is the composer. And the prince does approach Ula, and Ula is clearly not interested in him, but he promises her something she wants. He says if he becomes king, he can make her court singer, and then no one will dare gossip about her again. This is Ula's wound, so she comes up with an idea for a gift for the current king. She says, "You should gift him fire." Rolf loves this, but they don't know how to make it happen, so she goes to the Darkling again to ask him. The Darkling is like, "I'll do you one better. and tells her that they have the same mother. He's like, leave all of these people behind and just come with me. But Ula is like, I can't leave, blah blah. She loves her friend Signy. She doesn't want to leave her. So the Darkling tells her what the spell requires. Basically, they need to kill someone and take the person's lungs and throw them into the fire so the fire can breathe underwater. They're not allowed to take human lives, obviously, so Ula doesn't want to do that, but Raph is like, I'll make Signy my queen and you my court singer. It's gonna be great. So they decide to do it. Raph brings a boy, says he's a murderer and will be hanged anyway. They perform the ritual. Raph cuts the guy's lungs using a sickle knife, and Signy and Ula perform the spell, and it works! But it overwhelms Ula and starts burning inside her. Signy is like, we need to get others to sing a healing spell, but Raph says no. He says this needs to be his gift only. He says Signy will be his witness, and it also turns out he used Ula's knife to kill the boy. Signy apparently gave it to him because he told her that it would be an insurance if Ula changed her mind about performing the spell. Ula is in a terrible state, so she just asks for the knife so she can kill herself. And even then, Signy asks Raph's permission, and it hurts Ula. Anyway, they leave her the knife. Ula breaks the mirror in the room, takes a shard, and goes to the magic mirror. She reflects multiple Ulas in the mirror using the shard she took and sings as a choir. She heals herself, but she turns into like a black eel. Then she summons a storm and destroys the palace, wrecks the Sildror kingdom too. But the flame survives, and eventually Raph becomes king and Signy queen. Although Signy never sings again, they do have children. Ula takes shelter in the northern islands in darkened caves, waiting for her chance to take her revenge. And that's where the story ends. What? That's so upsetting. We need more Ula. I hope we can get her in Rule of Wolves. I really would have loved if she was the villain in King of Scars. How did Leigh miss this opportunity and instead had the horrible ending King of Scars has? It's so upsetting. The book is going to be 600 pages, so there's room, but I doubt we will get such a major new character. It just would have been perfect to introduce her at the end of King of Scars. The Darkling was good to her. He asked her to join him, as the Darkling does. I see it as a missed opportunity. There is a different, interesting magic system here too. But this is all I know about the Darkling's secret sister, Ula. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Have you read the story? Do you know anything else about her that I didn't cover? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like to let me know. And if you'd like to see more Grishaverse content, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I am complete. I am complete. I am complete. I am